Well, this is the first time I've been able to see my ears in like the best part of about, 4 months. Today is a huge episode of Match and Mourinho. We are taking on fellow relegation rivals Huesca in the La Liga. Things have been pretty good until last episode. Watch after the intro. You'll see what I mean. So we're away at Osasuna. It's not been a great performance because we picked up some injuries, which I'll get onto in a minute. We got our way to a nice 0-0, keeps us in it. Watch this, 93rd minute, I might add. Watch this. Robles is going to be the death of me. But in the in-between, guys, then, obviously the last time you saw us beat Coruña, and we beat Atletico Bilbao after that to go 3-1. 3 straight wins, the most straight wins we've had all year. And then obviously that happened against Osasuna, and suddenly now we're back behind the 8 ball again because Coruña just beat Mallorca 4-0. We're 5 points ahead of Huesca in the table, which is good, and we can almost guarantee safety today. Depending on how the Huesca game goes and how many highlights there are, we may well play Atletico Madrid, but frankly, I'm tired of watching us getting spanked on camera. We will see. It could well come down to maybe the final day. I just don't know. We need to win this game. There's no getting around it. We need to win this game. And unfortunately, I mentioned injuries, the worst one of which came to Liam Delap, who scored 2 brilliant goals in the game against Bilbao to get us through, or to get us another 3 points rather. And then he broke his ribs. So it's going well. Player Maria is also carrying an injury. Gonzalez had to come back in up front, and he's been absolutely terrible pretty much all season since I've had him. It's not been great. We're nearly there. I think maybe one more win will do it, and I'm hoping that that's going to happen today. So this is how we stand. Robles is in goal. Sivas, Cana, Anderson and Rosario make up the back four. Santalo, Erhan, Orhan, Oscar and Maria are the midfield. Then you've got Raul and Gonz. Oh, actually, I'm going to move Player Maria up front, actually. I've had enough of Gonzalez. He's not been good enough. I'm putting him back on the bench. So Player Maria is going to go up front today, which means Alvarado is actually going to come into that advanced, that attacking midfielder role. Raul's played very well recently. Got himself another goal in the game, and he does look like he could be a pretty decent player for us up front. I mean, this is massive for us. We're actually up into 6th in terms of recent form standings, which is something I never thought I'd be able to say. I've just told the players to go out there, relax, the game will come, trying to take the pressure off them a little bit. I'm beginning to turn around some of these players now. You can tell that they're a little bit happier with me as a manager. I've got a little more sway. You can tell here then, they've won 1 in their last 5, but drawn 3, so that they're picking up results. Because it's away, I'd take a draw, probably, but if we win, they go 8 points. We go 8 points clear, and that is a massive gap to make up with only 4 games left of the season. Worrying that we haven't really made a chance yet, and I'm wondering actually, I'm going to make a slight change. Instead of a centre forward, I'm going to get Player Maria on a deep lying forward. Maybe just try and get him to connect up a little bit, almost get him playing as like another number 10. So you've kind of got him and Alvarado moving around in behind Raul up front, and hopefully just laying balls into him. Hopefully he can just get a clean one-on-one and finish it. We might well be playing Atletico Madrid at this rate because there's been no highlights. Until now. Don't do this to me. The marker down the right. Don't give away a pen. Whips it in. That's literally the first highlight. It's their first shot on target. It's their 3rd shot overall. Huesca have scored. And without Liam Delap, I'm feeling a little bit like we don't have a chance to score. I mean, it's so poor there from Rosario at the back. And suddenly, I'm only 2 points ahead. I've told the boys to keep working hard, the result will come. I'm trying to be positive, but that's not really worked for them. Do I change it around? I don't really have any options off the bench. That's the hard part here. I don't really have any options. Alvarado is the one that gave the ball away, which is very disappointing. Anderson, Oscar, Rosario. Nice triangles there, but it's got to go forward. Oscar into Alvarado to Player Marie. Chips one over the top looking for Raul. Not quite. Paleo back on the ball. Come on, mate. You're the danger man. Rosario. Good ball in. He's teasing Oscar. Oscar to Paleo. Plays it back to Rosario. He's going to square it. Oscar. I mean, this is a great period of possession, but it needs to result in something. It's a sort of pass, but we'll go with it. Seabass on the ball. Flick it inside. Orhan. Back to Seabass. This time, into Raul. What a goal. What a goal. What a bit of football. This kid's come out absolutely nowhere. And since I've started playing him, we've been really, really good at picking out results. Seabass here as well is having a very good campaign for a 16-year-old. He's been absolutely amazing. I've thrown him in at the deep end and he repays my faith. Great flick on at the near post there from Raul. 1-1. You can't say it's not deserved. Another highlight straight away. Let's go and win this. Come on. Play it back. Rosario to Oscar. He plays it inside to Santalo to Orhan. I can see Seabass making the run. Orhan went for an ambitious effort. He's having a good get. You can tell the midfield here, especially everyone apart from Alvarado is actually playing quite well in that midfield. Everyone's playing it over a 7. It's just this is where I have issues, is that defensively we're still really poor. But Seabass has done well there until he gave the ball away. Naby, oh my god, they've got Naby Keita. Crikey O'Reilly. I'm not sure which way this highlight's going to go. I'm not sure. They've hit it long. And this is going to be their highlight, I think, here. As Seabass is beaten by the marker. I can already see the pass. They found Fran Lopez. He hits it way over the bar. Game's opened up, though, in the second half. That much is for sure. We're playing a very good kind of like possession-based game now. We dictate play a lot more. I don't like it when it's back here, though. Can we just get it out of our half, please? It looks like they've stepped up a little bit. Gonzalez, nice ball there into Alvarado. Now, this is where the magic happens. Orhan, get into that little midfield diamond. Get it into the triangle of Santalo, Orhan, and Oscar, and then we're in business. Not from that, though, Oscar. That's an awful pass. They've hit it over the top, of course. Of course it's a ball over the top. Fran Lopez. What a save by Robles, making up for that gaff that he had in the last game. Oscar there with a very, very, very poor ball. Come on, surely there's got to be another highlight. There's 4 minutes of added on time. It is ticking away. Don't lie. I won't pretend that this result doesn't suit me more. We dominated that game and should have won. We should have won. But ultimately, the most important thing is that we got through it. I'm on a D. How can I possibly be on a D? Well, I'll tell you what we will do then. Let's have the game against Atletico Madrid. Let's watch us get pasted just for the fun of it, shall we? Well, Cadiz won, so they've kept their dreams alive. Andorra, we already knew that they're gone. Coruña obviously won their game. So, Mallorca still technically aren't out of it, but it's very unlikely that they're going to get dragged into it. The thing is, actually, as much as this isn't obviously going according to plan in the sense of like we are struggling against relegation, I'm really enjoying my time here at Sevilla. The idea of potentially turning this team around as a project really, really excites me. I just hope that they give me the time to bloody do it. Well, it's a big match, obviously, for us with Atletico Madrid. I'm just a bit concerned that we're going to get our asses handed to us here. This is a big game for us, then. It's Celta Vigo against Huesca. If Huesca lose this, we're back in the driving seat. I mean, we already are, but this would make it massive and take loads of pressure off. So we need a Vigo win. That is what I wanted to see. Celta Vigo have beaten Huesca, which leaves them only with the potential of getting 9 points. So technically, even if we win, we're still not out of it. But, it's very, very up against Huesca now. Very up against them. Apparently, if I beat Atletico, we are safe. It just feels a bit baffling to me. I'm not sure about that. But, I mean, if we do, then absolutely great news. I'm not going to lie. Can't see it happening, can you? Considering they're third. I mean, Mallorca have drawn with Osasuna, which means Mallorca are only 5 points ahead. We win this. We go 2 points behind. Just calm down, mate. Well, Gonzalez is going to have to play as that centre-forward role because apparently I can't play Peleo Maria, so we really are up against it today. But we're at home. We got a decent result against Bilbao. They're a good team. They're not quite in the same postcode as Atletico Madrid in terms of quality, but we'll see how we do. They've got Thiago Almada, they've got Maxime Mayer, who's excellent. They've got Moussa Barra, he's excellent. Thomas the Master there. Felix Adukai is a player that we all know that I really enjoy and really like. I'm going to say let's go and try and get some revenge against them. They smashed us last time I played them. It was a game I actually did play, to be fair. So, let's see how we get on. I mean, they're passing it around nicely here at the back, and I thought they'd given the ball away, but don't be stupid. Of course, Barrows managed to pick it up. It's very dark here. Is this a nighttime game, or is it literally just peeing it down? It is raining, but I didn't expect it to be this bad. Thiago Almada on the ball, obviously another one of my favourite players, as we all know, an FM legend. Lamar on the ball, plays it back to Gaixas. Lamar down the right, he's going to play this back. What a tackle by Seabass. And Eric Felipe's got all the time in the world to pick out a pass. What a save by Robles. I mean, I'm not being funny. Like, they could have picked out a better probably option there, but what a save. Oscar seems to have shaken off that bruised knee, which is good news. I mean, again, a draw here would be pretty decent, I think. Would be a solid result. I can't see it happening, though, as Lamar whips the ball in. Robles has totally missed that. I was saying about how he does make mistakes. That there is one of them. Claiming is not really one of his things. He'd be terrible at insurance. Is that a good joke? Yeah, I'm going to say so. Put it in there, Mike. Put it in there. We've actually had a shot, viewers, and it was on target. So, progress. Progress has been made. And it may not be the most exciting game in the world, but it's 0-0. I'm delighted with that. I am delighted with how things are going. I'm not delighted with Alvarado, and he can genuinely just go away. Gavi is going to come on. I'm going to move Oscar into that attacking playmaker role. Get him a little bit further forward. Let Gavi do the deep line playmaker role. Maybe get Oscar in an area of the pitch where he can influence the game more. He's our best player for a reason. Oh my god, have we got possession in their half? I mean, this is something special, viewers. You're seeing a miracle. No way. Seabass back to Orhan. I'm waiting for us to give the ball away here. He hasn't given it away. Bloody hell. Santalo back to Kana. I've got to get Santalo back next year. He's been so good for me in that defensive midfielder role. Santalo to Oscar to Raul. Oscar. No way. Gonzalez. I don't believe it. We've taken the lead. I don't believe it. It's 1-0. Nicolas Gonzalez, who I have slated for so long in the last couple of episodes, has turned up with a massive goal. And the football is excellent. This is what I'm talking about. That's what I wanted. Oscar comes in. I don't want to say it, but in the last few episodes, I've made changes, right, to the team and the way that people are playing and the positions, and they've actually worked. It almost feels like I can manage, which I know is a shock to everybody, including me. But, like, yeah. We actually played some football. Gavi over the top to Raul. No way, it's 2. I don't believe it. What a ball. I bring Gavi on, play him as the deep line playmaker. I've mastered FM. It's not me, it's the team. Unbelievable. Next year, we're going to win the Liga. We're going to win the Liga. Just watch this from Gavi. What a ball. Raul, he has to stay. What a footballer this boy is. His attributes are terrible. But he's so good, and we have just done them here. We are XGing them to death. Well, our XG is actually higher. But in terms of the stats, we are absolutely battering them here. Is it Oscar? Oscar, free kick, whips it in. What a save by Oblak, to be fair. That is a sensational save. Sigurdsson on the ball. I mean, if I could keep a clean sheet, that'd be amazing. I don't mind letting him drift all the way through. That's absolutely fine. Thiago Almada on the ball here on the right-hand side. Don't ruin this for me, Thiago. Come on, mate. Have some... Robles again. Brilliant save. Awful finish. Literally straight down his throat. Don't care. Do not give a stuff. Right, okay. Last few things to do then. So Oscar's going to come off. I'm going to bring on Koberline. Koberline's going to go and sit in the deep line playmaker role. So now Gavi is going to move into that advanced midfielder role, or the attacking midfielder role. What a game. What a game this has been. We've secured, apparently, our status, which I'm finding hard to, because mathematically we can still go down, I think. So I'm not sure how we've secured it. But we'll see. I mean, that's a great tackle. They've still got 5 minutes to score here. Maxi Mayer on the ball, whips it in. Brilliant clear went away by Seaback. No way. Raul into Gonzalez. Go on, counter it. Gonzalez plays it back. Koberline into Gavi. He's already set one up. He finds Raul again. Raul is in. Raul cannot stop scoring. He is the new Raul. He is the new Raul. Raul has taken his claim for regular pace. Are you kidding? He's in the team, mate. He is the #1 striker now. 11 finishing, my arse. He just doesn't miss. Gavi again. I put him in a more advanced role. He gets... It's not going to count as assist, but it is. Raul... It's Sevilla 3... Atletico Madrid 0. 3-0. Unbelievable. Where has this been? We held in there in the first half. We weathered the storm. Second half we've come out. We've played some football. We've conceded a goal because I'm not allowed nice things. And Robles deserved a clean sheet. But Arnold Sigurdsson makes it 3-1. We're still winning. We're still there. Unbelievable. 3-1. Genius. What a day to be alive. I'm going to praise Gonzalez. He had a good day. that day, and Raul as well. He's definitely going to get praised. This guy, I just want to look at his attributes again. He's not even that good, but he is. But he's not even that good. But his record is excellent. He got 46 and 93 in Sevilla C. He's got 7 in 11 for us. That is some stat. And he's definitely going to be playing a massive part for years to come in this team. Diego Simeone is still the manager there. It's a testament to the fact that he survived that long as manager. I can't believe it. We've done it, apparently. Even though I think technically we still can go down, I think. But as far as I'm concerned, the most important thing now is we're going to try and hook in Mallorca. They're the ones I want. See if we can get up to 15th position. If we can beat Atletico Madrid, why can't we beat a load of other teams? Mallorca have still got Bilbao, Huesca and Atletico Madrid to play. So they've got plenty of games that still matter to us. But, I mean, the most important thing now is, how can I beat a C-? I've literally just beaten them 3-1. Sign Spanish players. I will certainly do that and sign under 23s. Next year, don't you worry about that. They are definitely coming in for next year, considering you have such an ageing team. Either way, then, what we'll do is let's come back for... Should we come back for the final day of the season against Vigo? Hopefully it won't matter by that point. The most important thing, though, guys, is that we are pretty much nearly there. And you can tell there's... You look at the form now... 1, 2, 3, 4 wins in the last 6, 1 defeat in that, 2 Pamplona from a Bulls goalkeeping gaff. It ain't bad. It ain't bad. But beginning to turn around. If you actually include the Villarreal, it's 1 loss in 7. I'm very, very pleased with that. That is the kind of performance we've needed. And you can tell here, around about this time, I've changed formation, played a bit more the kind of Spanish way. We love a 3-1. We love a 3-1. Absolutely delighted. Thank you so much for watching this episode. I hope that you have enjoyed it. Are we going to stay safe? I'd like to think that the answer is going to be yes. We will come back on the final day of the season against Vigo. If not, it'll be the start of next season. But I imagine we'll play the game against Vigo just so we can kind of take stock of what I've got planned going forward for next year. And just to see if I can actually keep my job, because apparently they're still disappointed in me, even though I kept them up, which I find a bit baffling. Thank you so much for watching the episode. I hope you've enjoyed it. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. And see you again, everyone. Take care of yourselves and stay cool. Bye. Gracias. Love Raul.